At least you had pants on, Joe.
What?
You stood up. I was like, at least you had pants on.
Not doing the Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Oh, I hope that thing didn't turn off. Oh, I can't turn off that. Okay. Hopefully that don't keep digging in my ear. All right. Let's see. What is it today? Monday, February 3rd. Welcome back to the Picking Pennsylvania podcast. I am just
February.
the Susquehanna Picker, and Hippie is doing the old Hippie shuffle down there.
I got all kinds of shit going on.
Well, let's just dive right into the drinks. Joe, what would you just crack open there?
That's my fruit, Canada Dry Fruit Splash.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is good stuff.
Any beverage there in the office today, Ron, while you're working hard?
Coke Zero.
We are doing a weight loss challenge at work, so I am choking down water.
And how's that going?
He's choking it.
Except for today. Except for today, I've been getting almost a gallon of water a day. Except in the weekend. The weekend I do drink water in the weekend. I don't go as hard, but during the work week, I almost get about a gallon a day.
That's pretty good in the winter time. It's hard to drink water in the winter. Ooh.
I usually do
that much anyway.
3 liters of water, and then the fourth of water, I put that Mio added to it.
Yeah,
it's just tough to choke down that 4th liter. It's not bad though. Down 17 pounds in 3 weeks.
Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations.
Most of it's probably water weight, but so be it. So it's been a while. It's been this 2 weeks there. Lots of things going on. We had the holiday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which was also my birthday. So I had some stuff tied up, and then last week just didn't line up for everybody. We survived the cold snap.
Surgeries, operations, all kinds of stuff going on.
Yep.
But we did survive the cold snap.
Phew.
We have a couple of viewers here. I did. So the talk of the town, I did get a new van. I guess that happened while we were away too, huh? Smashed the shit out of a deer over on the West Shore.
So he got up and ran away, right?
No, he didn't run.
Oh, he didn't. He looked like he got it. Well, he walked. You didn't get extra meat out of that for this year? Or?
No, I was going to, but I stopped. I had to stop actually. But yeah, the whole shoulder was shattered. His leg was up above his head, and it shouldn't have been that way. But he was so soft. There was so much internal bleeding. The meat was going to be
shattered. Yeah, shattered the bones.
If I had my pickup truck, I still had my knives in there. I probably would have been able to salvage maybe the back hams, but I was just so pissed off. That video is out on YouTube. It's one of my YouTube shorts. Go check that out. I tried to bleep the language. I don't know if I got it all out, but there is some.
Let you know.
Yeah, they don't mind it. A couple MF bombs, a couple CSs in there. I was talking to my wife on the phone, so that was the initial F bomb of that whole thing. So,
oh, were you?
Yeah. Trying to find detours around stuff, and because that was the day that bad accident on Route 15 there, the wrong way driver.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was trying to find back. Yeah, I was up in Enola, Camp Hill, trying to find a back way around, but things worked out. I wasn't underwater on it or anything. I made some money on it and got a new van last week. So same thing, 2017 Ford Transit Connect, same as I had. Well, the other one was a 14, but God, I love them Transit Connects. Love them. They're even for a big guy, they're still pretty comfortable, and there's tons of room in the back. It's all ready for the 100-mile yard sale, Joe.
All right.
It's the titanium edition. So we got, leather seats, leather heated seats.
We ain't gonna need that. Well, although it was kind couple years ago, it was chilly that one morning.
That one morning was chilly. There's always a storm the night before too, so it cools things down. So that's all ready. I'm going to keep the back seats in this time because I got these to lay pretty flat. I only lose about 4 inches of clearance, so we still have lots of stacking space on the back row. The middle row lays completely flat. So,
What kind of cubic feet do you have in there?
I didn't measure on.
You know,
It's a good bit though. I mean, Joe and I filled it up a few times. Probably the
What was
most we filled it up was the Army toys and models we cleaned out.
Oh yeah,
That guy up
in Scranton.
Scranton somewhere. Met him at the Hershey Fall swap meet. Yeah, we had that thing packed to the gills there.
yeah, it looks like it's 128 if you got the smaller one.
I don't know what I think it's called the high roof, I think. Shoot, I was going to put a picture up on the screen here, but
Is there a certain model number or?
no, it's just a 2017 Ford Transit Connect. That's all I know it is. During the show here, I sent the phone I had on my picture. I had on my phone to my Google Drive. If that will download.
Yeah, that looks like it
Quickly, I'll
has
throw that up on the screen.
106. With the
I don't know if
front
that's a lot or not, but to me, it's
it's
a
a lot,
good bit.
yeah.
And it's nice because I like those because it's enough space that I use it as like basically a pods container in the wintertime. I keep all my death pile or inventory from the fall yard sales. I'm limited on space, so I keep it in there and just pull from the van once or twice a week to list stuff. So let me see if this will come up. I got a lot of tabs open up here. Computer's making noises. Present. Share the screen. Huh. There you go. That's the new van.
Yeah, and a roof rack. There you go.
Yeah. So at my regular job, we're starting to call it the French policeman. I'm the French policeman because it looks like something out of York. And when you glance quickly at the two racks, the front and the back, they kind of look like police light bars.
Well,
So,
yeah, with the low profiles.
I have noticed people slow down because they look in the mirror and really all they see is a dark blue.
Yeah.
And that light bar.
Well,
like,
and it's a Ford, so you can't tell. Yeah.
It's a Ford. They see
I get a lot of cars that move over for me too. They must think I'm a Stady or something.
Yeah. The big black SUV.
Yeah.
The FBI rolling in there.
Yeah, people tell me I got the Fed car. I guess it's better than saying I got the hearse.
Yeah, that's true. You had that though. You had that hearse for a while. That Ford Flex.
That Flex.
Yeah,
I looked at those.
I did like it, but my wife hated it. That had good storage space too.
It had a lot because I was looking at them too, but I think they stopped making them. But they were all V8s. I found V8s. I wanted a 4-cylinder just because I dabble with DoorDash every now and then, and I don't want to take a big motor around.
Yeah, the Flex had 83 cubic feet.
And you're saying that Transit Connect has 106?
106, yeah.
No.
Well, when I
pulled
did
up to my you pulled up to my house at one time, man. That fucking thing was. You could have put 2 caskets in the back of that thing.
What, with the Flex? Or are you talking about my Yukon?
The Flex.
Yeah, the Flex only has like 86. My Yukon has 121 because I got the XL. Now I think the new ones have 144.
Oh shit! Well, maybe that's it, man. I was looking at them. And I was like, man, that's a lot of space, but I just didn't want that big motor. I already have a V8 truck. I don't want to.
Yeah, you probably get the same gas mileage as me. Like I get like 17.
Yeah, my F-150 is pretty good on the highway though. I get about 21, 22 if I'm like when we go down to the shore and we hit the highway. But once
That's
you get off
about
the
what I
highway,
get. If I keep it at a steady speed, but I've got
yeah,
to foot.
once you get off the hammer there and get into towns or something,
Yeah.
But it does have a 36-gallon tank on the truck, which is nice.
But yet expensive when it's empty to fill.
Yeah, I try not to let that truck get down past half. Let's see here. Any good sales? Joe, you're pretty dormant right now.
Yeah, I'm retired. I haven't come back out of retirement yet. There's nothing to buy. I'm not overpaying for nothing.
Have you gone to any auctions since your retirement? Like
No.
days off or
No. I looked at a couple. It was every time I'm getting ready to go, I look, and then there's a little thing. Oh, online too. So I don't even bother.
nah, them online are killer.
Yeah, I'm not going and sitting there if it's online too.
God, I went to Keystones one time. No, I didn't go. I did it online. I didn't realize they use 5 different bidding platforms.
Right. Yep.
Wow.
14 hours to go through the entire auction.
Holy shit.
I got fed up after the first hour and a half. I said, screw it. I'm putting all my bids in, and I shut my computer down.
That's the company out of York, right?
Yeah.
They were pretty good when they first started. You got to catch these auction companies that when they first start up, you can really get some good stuff there.
Yeah, especially when they don't know everything.
This is going back a few years, Joe, but when they first started up, isn't that where you got that Shoe and Hut Circus?
No.
I thought you got that.
I got that. I got that. No, I got that down at Rouse.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Rouse would know what those are because showing us. I know Cordier knew those.
Any big sales? Any cool sales last week there, Ron, or last couple weeks, really? Or how has business been going?
For me, it's hit or miss. I mean, I usually average. I consider my average day 500-600, and I've had days it's 200 after the new year because I know they've been doing a lot of maintenance work, especially on the weekends, and it really affects sales. I've noticed my sales really dropped off, and then I had a couple of days where I did 2,000, 1,500. So I know when it's working. I know when it's not. My big sale was I sold a old Hot Point appliance sign, Art Deco, reverse painted. It's really half decent condition, but the blue paint on the surround, it was pretty much off. But I sold that for $1,200.
I'm getting that beeping noise, Joe. Do you hear it?
I hear it.
Yeah, I can hear a little bit. I don't know.
I only hear it when Ron talks, though.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's been on there since you started.
I don't have anything going.
I just now noticed it.
I'll turn off my mini split. That's the only thing I can think of. That runs on 220.
Yeah, I didn't hear it that time either, but I don't have nothing else on besides the LED ring light. My phone's away from the computer. Oh, well, I don't hear it right now. So, yeah, sales here. I mean, I have some stuff on. Last week was really good. Last week was pretty good for a winter week for me. It was really good. I'm trying to think what I sold you. Sold them fire truck things. They're like arm bar safety bars that go on the side of fire trucks so you don't fall off the fire truck. Sold those for $150 a piece. Couple sets of Fiesta wear I got over in Enola for $5 a set. Sold them for $60 a set. Yeah, what the hell did I pack downstairs?
You get your taxes yet, Ron?
For eBay, yep.
Oh I just got that yesterday.
No, real estate. There's spring ones. Since the
the tax hike.
Since the 22% tax hike for real estate for Dauphin County.
No, I don't.
People were ours. I mean, last year I think ours were like. I have to look. I think there were 379 here. and they went up to 4.5. So people with $700,000 houses, look out.
Yeah. I don't even see ours. I mean, we pay it. Sarah pays
yours is an escrow, isn't it?
Yeah, ours is an escrow. It's all
Yeah.
titled with the mortgage. And Sarah
Yeah.
handles that. I transfer her money in the mortgage. We have weird financial setups, but it works. We like it. There's no argument. So
Well, they'll bump your escrow. Do you guys ever get money back in your escrow account?
no,
Or is it pretty
it's pretty
No.
spot
360?
on.
There it is. 360. Ours is normally 375. If we pay it early, it was 368. And it jumped to if we pay it early, it's 449 now. It went up $75 just for us. So
Yeah. Wait, and then people out there in Forest Hills.
yeah.
Wait, some of them big boys up there. Ooh.
Well, I'm trying to find. My wife isn't home, so I can't ask her because she does. For people who don't know, my wife's an associate broker with Weichert Realty.
Yeah.
So she does all the house stuff. I'm trying to figure out online. I think our taxes are around $8,000 a year.
Yeah, I was thinking ours were. I don't even know. I don't even pay attention to it. I do know the eBay forms went out here in the past couple of days.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I got mine.
I just downloaded that one too. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything done. I have everything to start figuring out my taxes. I might start them tonight just to get it out of the way.
I'm probably gonna sit down and work on mine here a couple weeks. I do. I was going to do them, but then I figured last year I started door dashing, and I started right before the Pennsylvania Outdoor Show down at the farm show, and that's what I'm doing this week. This is my only night off. I'm going to door dash every night this week. It seems to be like the only time of year you can make really good money at it. Other than that, you're just killing time. But I was out Friday for 4 hours in the evening. Saturday, I worked a little. Saturday was long. I worked 4 p.m. till midnight, a little after midnight. And then last night, I worked 3 to 4:30, came home, and I went back out at 6:30. I did $800 and $800 after my fuel expenses in those hours. Just because with the outdoor show, I would assume it's the largest east of the Mississippi, probably.
I think it is.
I mean, so every hotel's booked up. I mean, good luck finding a hotel room in Harrisburg this week. So what happens is all the restaurants are booked up. So everybody who lives around here doesn't want to go out. They order food in. Or what I found out Saturday night, my days are all messed up. The vendors and the hunting guides who have booths at the show, they get done at 7:00. They go back to the hotel. They're like, man, we're not going out. And I do a lot of deliveries to hotels, and they tip very well.
It's all right off for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they're paying me $32 to deliver them Mexican food under 4 miles, that's not a bad little setup there. So that's what I'm doing all week. So I can't look at my taxes, but I'll probably start, like I said, a couple weeks. Need a good rainy Sunday. And a good rainy Sunday, I sit in here and just do taxes.
I don't know what I'm doing mine. My wife said, I asked her, I said, we'll get into our accountant early this year. And she goes, nope, I'm already calling Dennis. I'm telling him to do an automatic extension. I said, didn't you save anything? She said, nothing. And I'm not covering her taxes.
Yeah, I have money saved for it, but it's usually not terrible. I usually know what our bill is, so I always keep that back.
I didn't realize that she dipped into our savings while she was, fighting her lung cancer and stuff. So I mean, she was still working during the whole thing, but she couldn't do the normal business she usually does.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do mine myself. I mean, I don't have a lot, so I just do I use the professional TurboTax. So it costs me like $300. Gives you the auto protection and you get the live help. I haven't needed live help in 2 years, 3 years. So
Yeah, I think we pay $550, but both me and my wife, we both have our own businesses. With me,
yeah.
eBay, her real estate, so it's not normal cut and dry.
The only problem I had was the first year when I got the Transit, my white Transit, not the new Transit. So this is a decision coming up for this tax year. Is I decided that was coming out of COVID that the IRS was offering a lot of bonus depreciation, and I took advantage of that. Instead of doing the mileage expense, I just depreciated the vehicle because I was using it for 100% of work anyway, 100% of eBay. I bring boxes home from work. I take stuff to work to the mailroom. So every day I'm using the van. I just appreciate it, and it worked out better that way for my taxes than the mileage. This year, I don't know. I'll have to see because I don't think they're giving away that bonus depreciation. I think that was like a COVID type thing. Yeah, it was like a COVID situation type thing. I don't know why the government decided to do that, but they did. So I don't think I could take advantage of that. So I just keep my mileage down. But the problem I have is TurboTax wouldn't let me enter that as depreciation. Although the vehicle met all the standards of it.
I put it back on. I just checked. Oh, okay.
I was on the phone with TurboTax for 8 hours.
Yeah, no, check it.
Speaking to various people.
Wow,
that's finally weird. They got it to go in. Everything else was done. I went through the whole thing, did all the other time. We were just working on that. I said, worst case scenario, I'll do mileage because I did keep the mileage that year too. Because I wanted to compare like what I'm going to do this year. Keep the mileage. Do I do mileage or do I do depreciation? Whichever one gives me the bigger bang for the buck is what I'll take.
Yeah, last year I had that big casino win I had to claim, so I actually got a refund.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that was the first and probably the only time I'll ever get a refund.
Yeah. Now we pay in.
Yeah, I stopped paying in quarterly. They kept putting it. One time they put it towards my state. I mean, that was a freaking nightmare trying to figure that crap out.
Oh, and trying to get it all straightened out is just ridiculous.
I use their form for the quarterly taxes. I put on there exactly what it is. I write on my check all the information, and they get it, and they send me a letter. What is this for? That happens at 3 out of the 4 times every year. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'll just pay the penalty for not paying quarterly.
We got it, even with the eBay business stuff as income, because I'm a sole proprietor. We had a refund in state last year, which was weird. I don't know what happened. Maybe I put a lot of money into Patrick's 529 account or something, or investments. I'm not sure what happened, but we actually got a refund off that. I was surprised.
A lot of medical bills, maybe?
No.
Union dues?
What it was. Union dues always come off of it. It's like $700 a year we get to claim for the union dues down at my full-time job. But yeah, so it is tax season. Get your taxes done, people. What the how did I pack up? Oh, Sims, PC games. The game The Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Out of Allentown this year, I bought a whole box of computer games. It was all Nancy Drew in The Sims. I don't know why our front door's going. It must be the mailman. $20 for them all. They all had. I mean, they were clean. And sold the Nancy Drew ones back in the spring/summer for $120, and I just sold the Sims lot for $80 some plus shipping. They're going over to Austria.
Austria?
No. I didn't even know they would work over there because is it like DVDs? Do computer games have country codes?
Yeah, they do.
I think so. Yeah.
So I don't know. I
mean, maybe they're from America or they have an American-based PC. I mean, you would have to have an old Now, what are these? Oh, they're CDs, or are they on diskettes?
CDs.
CDs. Okay, so that would probably need at least a Pentium 2, Pentium 3 to run those.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. I mean, Sims was probably
15-year-old computer.
yeah. I mean, they're not. I don't even know if they still make the Sims games, or they were all like the expansion packs and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way off the. I never knew that my whole life with DVDs about country codes. I bought the Sopranos first season box set. God, this is going back some years. And I got it from a lady her husband was in the military. He must have got it overseas, brought it home. And I didn't even look at it. I sold it on eBay, and that was an instant return. So ever since then, I just double check the country codes on them.
Yeah, that's an odd one. Yeah, I've never had that happen.
Yeah, I was like,
I've had people ask me, and I say, it's for American and Canada only.
Yeah,
I just cover my bases.
I mean, I didn't even think twice about it, but I remember talking to the lady at her yard sale, and I know her husband was in the military and he was deployed, and then he must have sent it home or brought it home with him. I don't know. That was a return. Came home, I threw it out. I didn't want to resell it again. I mean, I was only in it for a couple bucks.
I gotta go check on dinner. I'll be back.
Uh-oh.
I can still hear you.
What is for dinner?
Pork and sauerkraut.
Whoa. Didn't you have that last month?
Yeah.
That's a once a month thing there.
Well, it's that's what happens when you buy the pork loin on sale and it's like 2.5 foot long. You gotta have it 3 times.
Is that one of them Costco pork loins?
Yeah, it was a giant. Yeah, God, it was. Cut it into 3 sections and froze 2 of them.
Yeah, them Costco ones can get pretty hefty.
It's about they were about that size, yeah. But it was cheap. I mean, it was like $1.89 a pound or less, something like that when you bought the whole thing. So
I'm waiting for another cold snap. I got down in the freezer. I got a thing of corned beef. I got last year after St. Patrick's Day, so I want to do some corned beef and cabbage. But
well, if you guys are looking for another job, let me tell you who pays. At least I think they pay. I had my LG refrigerator fan went out in the freezer.
oh.
So I out to dinner, and I'll just Google LG fridge fan, like $35. So, but I wasn't sure that's what the problem is. So the tech came out, that was $130. And I'm sitting here trying to find the receipt right now. But he came out today to put the fan in. First of all, I paid $125 for the fan, which, okay, I understand. They got to make a mark up on the cost. $575 about for labor. He was here 20 minutes.
Holy shit.
Tell me about it. I'm going to call Sears up and bitch. I mean, the guy was really nice. Don't get me wrong. That comes out to $17.25 an hour.
Holy shit.
You're talking that you got a full-time job. That's what? Almost $2 million a year?
Yeah.
Trust me, he's not making $2 million.
Even if you're subbed out from Sears, you're still making 60% of it. You're still making $800 an hour.
Yeah, it's
holy shit.
Yeah, I told my wife, I said, you're gonna have to call and complain. I said, make sure you don't get him in trouble. Vincent, he was a nice guy, very friendly, knew what he was doing, in and out quick, and answered all my questions.
Yeah. How much of that is he really seeing?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
What his van looks like. He lives out of his van.
Yeah.
Down by the river.
Down by the river.
You ever see Margot's van? The dashboard, what it looks like?
I can picture it.
Was it the blue van?
Any of his vans.
Oh yeah, he's had multiple.
Yeah, he runs them until they die. But yeah, that's what it looked like.
Jesus, I remember we were down at Williams Grove, Joe. That one time we walked by, he had his mirror was broke, so he had it looked like a house mirror, like a vanity mirror.
tape
tuck
going
tape
right?
to the
Yeah.
side mirror. Like, dude, if that falls off and hits the fucking car behind you, Jesus, it's going to kill somebody. It's going to go through their window.
People report that because I got called one time after a snowstorm that they said that a hunk of ice blew off my roof and shattered their window, and the state police called me, and I'm like, yeah, I was out that day. I said, but my truck's in the garage. It had no snow on it at all. I said, possibly it blew off another car in front of me and it went over top of me, but so they just put it through to my insurance, and my insurance called and got my statement, and they denied it.
I recommend a dash camera, man. Matter of fact, I went to hook that in last Friday into the new van, and the plug broke. So I had to buy a $10 plug off Amazon. So that's tonight. I'm gonna go to tonight, run the wire around the weather stripping and stuff up to the dash camera. But I love that dash camera. Got me a cool video of a deer hitting me.
Yes.
Or me hitting a deer, however you want to phrase it. But not to worry. Springtime's just around the corner. It's February. Only a couple more months. 2.5 more months, 3 months before maybe some yard sales start being listed. With that in check, today's top 5. The top 5 things that we hate about winter. The top 5 as a reseller or as a person, doesn't matter. What do you hate about winter? And shit, I mean, I guess I gotta get the wheel up today. Forgot all about it. Thought I was on the ball today, but I wonder how.
What is it?
Okay. Now make sure this is right. Share the screen. So first up. So the top 5 things that you hate about winter. Snake draft. So once it's off the board, you can't use it. Hey, it's that dark green again.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's that dark green.
That's Ron. Ron, and then
the dark green again.
Myself. That's not bad, Joe. Number 3 is not bad. I was hoping for 3. You get 2 back.
I don't mind.
Today's a good day for it.
I'm retired. I'm over it. I don't care.
Shit, what did I do to the screen? Now we all messed up here. We're all in different spots.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
It's all kinds of weird shit. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that makes me the highlight of the screen. One like that. All right. So Ron, first item, what is the number one thing that you hate about winter?
High heating costs.
Oh boy, that was on my list. Ours isn't too bad, but
especially if you have something like propane or oil, or they got to come out and deliver it.
Yep. I'm gonna have an extra one this year, I think. I just ordered, probably come this week, and that usually this is my 3rd time ordering it, and I usually get through the rest of the year with it, but since I had to order it and get it this week, I'll probably end up having to do it one more time.
What do you got, propane there?
So what's that?
What do you got, propane?
Yeah, for heating. Yeah, heating in the stove. Yeah.
That's what you got, Ron, is propane too?
Yeah, I got a 1,000-gallon tank.
We're natural gas down here, so it's not bad. And it went up, but it's not bad by any means. 1 second, I have to type something and text somebody real quick.
Yeah, when that temp gets below 20, it's hard to keep up the heat.
I don't mind it. I still prefer it over fuel oil. I hated the fuel oil.
Oh yeah,
got the other place.
Yeah, my last house had oil, and it was buried under the ground. I had to keep a stick, big long stick. Actually, it was quarter round for a baseboard.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And there was no gauge inside the house or anything, so I ended up having to After a couple of years, I started knowing right where halfway was, where a quarter was, and I would mark it with a marker. Then I'd hide it, and the guy would come out and put mulch down because a couple of times he picked up my stick and broke it up and threw it in the trash.
For number 2 for me, I'm going to go with I hate it. People, including myself, you're more likely to get sick. Oh, I hate getting sick.
Yep.
Yep.
I work out of college, and I don't go in them buildings unless they force us to. Doing grounds work. I stay out of there. Too many damn kids in there just hacking. No. You're in and out. Get in, get out. What do you say there, Joe? What do you hate about winter?
Short daylight hours.
that was going to be my next one.
I hate the short days. They're getting better. It's getting better already.
Yeah, the sun's out there right now.
Yeah, it got kind of nice out today. That sun popped out. It was nice.
It was slow. It was a slow go.
And then my turnaround, we'll do a little eBay related is lack of being able to get stuff to resell.
Yep. I was going to choose that one first, but I have a lot of stuff. I did well this fall to secure some stuff. So
yeah.
Now I just got to get the shit online.
I'm not worried about it too much, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I'm backlogged. I literally have thousands of items that need to get listed.
Uh-oh, intruder, I hear the dogs.
Yeah, it's my fire alarm. 3 of the 4 are running upstairs right now.
So that was short daylights, which sucks. I go to work when it's dark and come home when it's dark, except for now. It's getting later out now. So I'm only going to choose one of these. I'm going to go with ice. I don't like ice. The other one I don't mind, so I don't mind that, but
yeah,
I hate ice.
Careful Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
Yep, ice storm coming.
Yep.
It was bad last night. I was outdoor dashing. PennDOT dropped the ball last night.
Oh, well, that's because everything kept saying, little to no accumulation and everything else. Yeah, because we were across the street. I came out to bring her back because they had drawings and they had pulled her name and you could only pull once. So she said, "We can run me home." And I come out and I slide the whole way back over to the house. It's like, oh my God.
Well, that was Sunday. That was last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The lady, when I was cashing out the cashier, they told me about it. I'm like, crap, I had 4.5 beers. I'm like, my wife's going to drive. Now I'm going to have to drive. I don't trust her to drive my truck.
Yeah, it was, I mean, I woke up yesterday morning, I was sitting there drinking coffee and Sarah said, "Oh, they're calling for a coating to 2 inches of snow, mostly to our north, but we're still calling for like a coating of snow here." And it started around 5 o'clock and I was outdoor dashing. I did not see a PennDOT salt truck until 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I was on 81 and state roads. A matter of fact, the hill there on Progress Avenue by AAA, they had to close that, and PennDOT couldn't get there in time, so I had to use the township truck to salt that hill. But Lingelstown Road was a death trap. That was I would say at 9:45, still no salt truck on Lingelstown Road.
I had no problems. I didn't even put it on 4-wheel drive. I left it in rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, I mean, I was in some neighborhoods. The side streets were really icy, but I didn't have nobody driven on them.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of traction with the sleet. The highways I thought were fine too. You just had to slow down a little bit. But,
there's still salt on the roads from before, from the last snowstorm.
Yeah, and they had a 20-car pileup there on 81. Somewhere near Cameron Street. Yeah, somewhere near Cameron Street, because I was on the West Shore. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to take this order from McDonald's going up there to them new apartments behind Wawa." Only because I know my next order is probably going to be a Wawa. And going up there to McDonald's there in Enola, I'm thinking, holy shit, the George Wade Bridge was sitting still and truck horns were honking like crazy. I don't know if they were trying to get people to slow down behind them or what, but I was like, well,
Or
I'm
giving them
done for the
warning
night.
who they're getting ready to hit.
Yeah, I'm done for the night. I drove all the way back down and came across the Market Street Bridge in the city. So yeah, ice. I hate ice.
Yep. Yeah, I don't care who you are, what kind of car you have, or what kind of tires. You can't drive on ice.
Yep. What are you there, Ron?
I'm gonna keep this eBay related. I'm gonna say weather related missed pickup windows for the USPS, FedEx, UPS. In fact, I don't even think FedEx came out today.
Yeah, I don't have a
He
problem
should
with
have.
that.
I saw two of them out this way. You probably have the same guy as me.
Unless it didn't show up on my camera, I'm looking. I
Who do
don't
you
see
have?
it.
You have a box truck or a van that comes?
A van, a FedEx van.
I saw both because we usually have a guy with a box truck. He's got a smaller box truck type thing, not one of the big ones, but a smaller one.
I got an
And
older
I
guy
saw
with
an older guy with what?
a limp when he walks.
I never noticed this guy. I don't know if he's got a limp or not.
You'll be more aware of your surroundings there, Joe.
Not out here. I don't care.
Yeah, I take my FedEx stuff into work. And our post office, I don't know who they got because we have a horrible route, but if I schedule an online pickup, they pick it up from the house. They are on the ball with that now. Finally, after 9 years of bitching.
Well, it's probably going to change soon again then.
I don't even think they have a permanent person. They're still afloat, but the supervisor must be pulling the sheet and putting it in the pouch or in the stack of mail is what's happening. Yeah. Sweet Pea told you situational awareness, Joe. Beware of your surroundings. You're becoming complacent in your retirement days.
No, I am when it matters. Yeah, the FedEx guy, he don't scare me. As long as he's got his uniform on.
And my back-to-back, I'm going to say no yard sales.
Yeah, no yard sales. That sucks, man. Yard sales I love yard sales.
I do and I don't. I am not a morning person. I was up until 5:30 this morning.
I like community ones. I don't like I like when the communities start. I mean, I go out and hit the other ones, but I dread those. Some mornings, like,
yeah,
I don't want to wake up.
At
least I know when a community hits.
Something, there's nothing there.
Yeah. Community, you're going to hit 50 freaking houses. Let's see. That one was used. Let me see. I'm going to go with this. This is one. The dryness. We have natural gas, so it's really dry in our house, and we don't have a humidifier. So basically, we're walking around zapping the shit out of people. We were nonstop. The static build up electricity.
Oh yeah.
Purposely shuffle my feet going down the steps just to walk over to Patrick and just.
It's more fun with balloons.
I will purposely drag my feet across the rug just to go touch Patrick's ear.
Yeah, the ear or the nose.
Yep. But every now and then you're just walking, you go turn on the dining room light. It's like, son of a bitch. It felt like a lightning strike.
I like it at night if you got like wool covers or something like that. You move and all of a sudden you see this little light show on the bed.
Oh, yeah. You're taking your socks off or your shirt and you're all kinds of sparks going. Yeah, and Joe, are you doing your taxes now? Doing an awful lot of typing there.
I'm USAA. I got to sign up for the kids. They need me to get an account so they can get a discount on their Tesla insurance. They got the best rates.
Yeah.
So I told them I go on, and apparently I must have started one because I tried to just sign in or sign up, and it says I got a profile started, and it just sent me a message through. So I must have went on at one point. I don't remember doing it, but I don't know. Next one, I got dry skin. My
I was going to
fingertips
use that.
cracked.
I went with the static one first, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's when it's bad because the static and you touch something and the cracks are open, man, it goes right in them suckers. Man, it hurts like hell.
Yeah, that was my next one. Yeah, my knees, my elbows, my
Yep,
knees.
my fingertips, they just them and the thumbs. They
Yep.
just get a crack and then you bump them on something and they just start to bleed. It's like, man, it hurt. I use super glue on them. I just put super glue on them. It's all you can do.
Ash, my legs get so ashy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not a lotion guy either. I don't like to feel lotion. Makes you feel greasy. Oh shit! I thought the chair was gonna break.
You gotta get the good
I heard
stuff.
bubble.
I thought I was going. Boys.
Oh, is that your new one too?
Yeah, that's my yard sale chair from last year.
You get a
I
refund.
think it's good. I think it was locked in not to tilt back, and it must have just been on the edge.
Oh, you broke the lock on it.
I'm leaning back. Yeah, we're good. I thought I was going through my bookshelf back there. Cat-like. Let me tell you, for a big guy, I do got cat-like. I have reflexes of a cat and the speed of a mongoose.
You landed on all fours, or you would have.
I would have. My all fours would have been up in the air.
And my turn answer. Everything's dead outside. Everything turns brown. Oh. It's just gloom and doom till spring. Oh.
Yeah, everything's dead. No leaves, no nothing.
I mean, at least with the snow, when the snow covers it, it looks nice, and then when it melts off, everything's dead again. You get a little bit of a change for a little bit, but it don't last long.
I'm gonna go with only because it happened to me a couple weeks ago. Car troubles. I mean, we had that brutal cold snap there 2 weeks ago, or what last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't know when that was. But car batteries.
Yeah,
rough starting. You hit a pothole, you can just hear like every freaking bolt in your truck or your car just squeaking. I thought I needed a new battery for the pickup, but I didn't. Started fine. Drove down to work. I stopped at the Wawa to get coffee. Shut the truck off. Came outside. 2 minutes later, wouldn't start. Mechanic from work came down, jumped it, and let it run for a few hours that day. It's fine. I don't know what the hell. Just that was the day it was like 4 below. So
Yeah, that stuff doesn't do well in the cold.
Over to you there, Ronald.
I am naturally a hot person, so I actually do like the cold. But I can't wear my sandals when the snow is more than 4 inches deep. My wife would laugh at me. I'm out there shoveling snow. If it's not too deep and I need to just use a shovel instead of the snowblower, I got my sandals on. Goes, you're nuts, aren't you? Cold. I'm like,
I do that too. I'm the same, but when it's windy and down, when it's down below freezing, down in single digits, then I dress a little bit warmer. But I was out here shoveling twice with the last couple snows when it was still warm enough.
And then my turn for all the dog people out there. I had to put boots on, go out my backyard, and I had to freaking kick the dog poop in order to pick it up because it's frozen.
Froze to the ground.
Yeah, well, that too. I mean, but when we had all that snow, I have a pool. They didn't go out into the grass area. They just shit around the pool. So now it's on the asphalt and it freezes. So I'm out there with my freaking boots on, kicking it. I won't wear sandals for that.
You should have had that heated around the pool. You should have had like how they put that.
No, don't get my
underneath
the. Yeah, no,
the heated pavers.
Oh my God. She I think she had the pool open until the end of October this year.
It was nice. We had a nice year for the pool.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't get really. I mean, we had a cold snap in November, but other than that, just that last one was brutal. We haven't been that cold in a while. Next week, I think they said cold and stormy. So get ready for snow or ice next week. Wednesday ice storm, something on Saturday. Then next week, I guess all kinds of becomes very active.
That's right in line with Ponzatawny. Phil says 6 more weeks.
Oh, that damn groundhog. This is going to be the worst. This is my number one thing, besides getting sick. And Joe just said it. The wind. I can't stand wind. Yep. I don't know what it is about central Pennsylvania. How the hell did Chicago get the Windy City title and Harrisburg did not? I mean, I don't mind dressing in layers, but that wind just cuts right through it, man.
Yeah.
And every time after a front comes through, it comes from the northwest. It's cold as shit. And then you know what? You can get a cold front in the summertime to bring thunderstorms. No wind. No wind in July. It just gets hot and humid as shit. But in December, the wind comes through. It's like, oh my God, that is cold. That and our house is older, so the wind comes right through the brick and stuff. Gotta keep my wool socks on at all times in the wintertime.
Oh no, not me. I hate socks.
Oh.
I hate long sleeves. I hate jackets.
Now I can't sleep with socks on. I do sometimes, but I don't like it. Don't like it. So Joe has last pick here.
Yeah, I got shoveling snow. I'm done with that. I'm done with that shit. I'm done. This last one, thank God it was light. It was a light, fluffy snow that we got the 8 inches. But yeah, I could do without it anymore.
I don't mind it. I do it for a living, so
yeah.
It means good money for me. Nah, I got a hand shovel a little bit, but not much.
The last one, if you kept it down enough, you could use the blower. It was light enough you could blow it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, that first year we moved in here, my neighbor was nice. I think we had like 15, 16 inches or something like that. My neighbor across the street is a cop with Derry Township. And he brought his tractor over and did my driveway for me before I had a chance to go out and start.
Yeah, shoveling snow. I don't like cleaning off the car, but I don't mind shoveling snow. Patrick don't mind it now either.
Yeah, he's learning the value of the dollar.
He takes care of our house and our neighbor's house, and then him and our neighbor pays very well. And then him and his buddy went out. The first or this last storm. I don't know. Was that the cold storm?
The last one was at 8 inches.
Yeah. Him and his buddy went out. They each made $75.
Is that the one pop-up came over and shoveled yours and then told him he owed him money?
Yeah.
he wasn't sure how to take that.
He knows how to lay it on. I don't think he was. Maybe I don't know if he dropped cookies off today.
Oh, did he?
And Sarah was going to run Patrick over to Belco Community Credit Union, and because he got his report card and he made distinguished honors, he has all A's. So Belco, we open up an account there for him. Well, he has an account there. You get like $1 or $5 for every A or something like that.
Really?
So he's going to go over and do that and put some of his snow shoveling money in. So
God, inflation. I used to get $0.25.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's $1.
I tried to pull that off with my mom in college. It didn't work.
Yeah, I think it's $1, $1 an A up to $5.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're usually a cap.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean, Patrick? You have 30 courses? You got A's in all 30 of them? We did that because so he needed a debit card.
Yeah.
So we figured, but he can't get one until he's 13, which is a few more months. So, but that at least they let him open his own account there. Like, so he'll be with them probably for the foreseeable future, which is fine because whenever I'm with PSECU, so whenever I have to deposit cash, I can go to Belco or Members First and just deposit cash. So they see me enough on the ATM cameras, especially yard sale season. They usually see me Thursday night and Friday night. So that concludes our top 5 things that we hate. We hate about winter, and we're located in Pennsylvania, so just goes to show you we have to deal with all that shitty snow and ice and all that good stuff. But I'm hoping they shut school down on Wednesday or Thursday. Give me an extra comp day. Oh, but well, Kevin was going to come over, and he brought cookies, but he wanted to stop by for something. And Patrick's like, "Yeah, I better show him my report card." This is after Sarah said, "We got to go to the bank." Patrick's like, "Yeah, I want to show Pop-Up my report card." Oh, because you think he's going to give you something for those A's too.
he might match the bank.
Kid knows what he's doing. Well, that's all I got. I got some drafts to put on eBay tonight. So this is my only night off from DoorDash. I thought about going to trivia tomorrow, but I don't want to go to trivia while we're dieting and competition at work. That's just beer.
So you're going to work Sunday? You should do really well then. Super Bowl.
I don't know. We used to go over to a friend's house or her aunt's house for a Super Bowl watch party, but I don't know how busy it would be. I mean, people get pizza delivered, but I may. What time does that game start? What time does the Super Bowl start this year?
Usually 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30. I was thinking.
CVS Pharmacy. I get it. My prescription's done. I don't want to refill. Yeah, I might DoorDash up until maybe 5:30.
The weather should be nice that day, at least here.
Snow
in the afternoon at night on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I know they're watching something.
Snow. Oh, about an inch.
Oh.
Yeah, but then every Saturday it's ice.
Yeah. Usually what I found out with DoorDashing is once the game starts, done.
Yeah. They want it before.
Yeah. Or approaching that halftime mark, but I'm not taking shitty orders on. Like I said, I'm picky to begin with because you think I'm delivering your sandwich for $2. You're fucking insane. You can go grab it yourself for $2.
Yeah, not when Ron's refrigerator mechanic's making $800 an hour.
Right. Yeah. What was last night? I took an order from being a platinum dasher. If you keep your acceptance rate up, I took an order from Harvest up there at Shops of Susquehanna.
Oh yeah,
and it was going out right past Kevin's house there off Union Deposit Road, and it said $19.95 guaranteed. but the total amount will be higher. They don't tell you the full, but I was like, well, that's a good trip anyway for $20. You're only going 4 miles.
Oh yeah.
I was like, so I swing up to Harvest. That's a pretty fancy place. It looked like. I've never been there, but and grab the food. I run it out there, and I always try to guess what it is. I was like, it's probably going to be like $25. Pull up to the guy. It was off that side road where they built them new houses up on the hill, not Union Station, but across the street.
Yep.
Pull up. The guy's standing out there. Hey, here's a little something extra for you. It's a $10 bill. It's like, okay, cool. Then I do my on the phone. I hit done, completed. Like, your earnings for this trip $35. Plus, the guy gave me 10. It's like, that was a $45 trip. Better have been something. He had lobster ravioli. Didn't smell that good either. It kind of smelled fishy.
Cedar plank salmon, that's good there.
I like the grilled salmon at Houlihan's. I love their salmon. God, I love their Houlihan's salmon. That's all I got. Anything else?
Nope.
See what happens next week with the weather. What's up there, Ron?
Not much. I might bid on some stuff at Portier's. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I saw a couple things coming up. I have to take a look.
Yeah, he's got.
I'm getting blasted.
He's got a sporting firearm sale, and then a general sale.
I just saw something today. He just sold a train for $900. Some Lionel PRR boxed train or something. I haven't looked at online auctions. The bid board auction didn't look appealing to me. So
nah, that's so milked out anymore. Ugh.
You can go up there. It's a fun day. I'll look again in March, but when does that fall? When's the first Saturday?
Let's see.
March 1st.
First, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the first. Yep.
You know, I see I know, Joe, you like to do this. You like to call people ahead of time, but I'm on Craigslist right now. They got a nice sale, whole house moving sale in Windermere, in Harrisburg. It's a Friday the 4th. And I guarantee they're going to be getting multiple people calling them ahead of time. You got Club Cadet John here, jewelry, vintage video game consoles, accessories.
Games. Dude, that's that same guy.
That's that same guy.
Always has it. That's the same guy that has them 2-3 times a year.
Yeah, cast iron skillets, fishing rods, toolboxes, pocket knives, computers. Yeah, so everything that you want out there.
You've been to his house, I'm sure. It's the same
I know.
guy. He has the same listing every spring. He'll have 2 or 3 of them. This is the first one. He'll have 2 more. I don't know where he gets all the stuff. I've gotten a few things from there.
I fell for his trap.
At first, my wife has a house coming on the market there in the Windermere development, and I already took, and I lost everybody here.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, I was reading that guy's. Yeah, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm typing in the.
I think it might be the same deal with I bet his wife. I bet his wife's in real estate or something, and I'll bet that's where he's getting the stuff.
Yep,
because he'll have jewelry and stuff tue.
I pulled it up on Stream View and or Street View, and I saw him. Ron has been blacked out,
Oh, he's yeah.
blacklisted.
It's rough over there in the holler.
Yeah, everything's locking up
Oh,
on
he's
my
he's
end.
all
He's back.
he's
Yeah.
pay that internet
Yeah.
bill,
Yeah,
Ron.
it's over that hour.
It's rough over there on Rabbit Lane.
Yeah.
He
Down
had
there in the
decisions to be.
holler.
Hey Joe, he had decisions to be made: refrigerator or internet. Refrigerator or internet. Tough choices were made.
So it was me. You guys were fine. That's interesting. I'm
Yeah,
looking at my speed
yeah,
test
you
right
just
now.
yeah, your screen
So my
goes
download
blank and
speeds are
you
like,
get the little working on it symbol.
yeah,
There he
I had
goes
all
again.
three going. Yeah.
Yeah, we can still hear you. We can hear you. It's just your video.
Yeah, it's like a kung fu movie. He'll speak and then his mouth will go. It's
It's
dubbed
not.
over.
I just ran a speed. Yeah, it's crazy because my speed. I just ran a speed test. I'm at 426 down and 207 meg up.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit
So my
either.
speeds are fine.
I do that all the time when my internet's acting up with the TV when we're streaming. It says everything's fine. It's a bullshit.
We have relatively good internet. We have Verizon here.
Yeah, that's who I have.
And
Yeah, we
we
don't
have
have it. I wish we had it out here. We don't have the option. We're stuck with Xfinity, and it's horrible. They keep saying it. Oh, it's great. It's no, it ain't. It sucks.
Hey Joe, I'm gonna lift this up. Look what I finally brought in the house.
Uh-oh. What we got?
Oh, that's happy as shit.
The hell's
Look
that?
familiar? It's
No.
heavy
Amp.
as shit. 100-mile yard sale.
I can't see it.
Oh yeah. Is that what was that? What brand name was that?
Was it Monster?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
no,
I
this is a
remember
PV.
that.
This is a PV.
Yeah.
Power supply,
Oh yeah.
rack mount,
Big
19-inch.
amp.
Yeah, he had three different pieces and speakers. Yeah, no,
It's
that's
because
stay away
it's
from them
full of
speakers.
batteries.
Oh, Jesus, that fucking thing. You got the speakers, didn't you? And no? Did you
No,
leave
hell
me?
no. I wasn't. I didn't get nothing.
Wait, is that an amp?
I was.
It's an amp.
Yeah, it's an amp.
Joe took the amp, and then he didn't want it because he didn't want to lift it out of the car. I finally brought that. I think I put it on. I think I put it on for 200. They sell from 200 to 400. So it was in the old van. I had to clean out of the old van.
Well, we told the guy, I said, unless he's giving this stuff away, we got up there and he didn't want nothing for the stuff hardly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man. now
He worked
now
for
you
some
gotta
school
get
district. He worked for some school district.
it. Yeah, clean out from the band.
I'm like that. I'll go up to the people and they got a nice bike sitting there like a Cannondale or something, and I go, "What is bike?" They go, "I don't know. Make an offer." I'm like, I'll make an offer. It's going to be cheap because I really don't want to buy it, and I'll say like $50, and they go, "Sold." I'm like, crap! Now I got to take the front tire off. I got to put it in my car. With the rest of the bikes in the garage, I haven't sold yet.
Better than what I would have said. I would have said $5.
I picked up a Schwinn Stingray. I got a real nice Schwinn Stingray, but I have to wait until it gets warmer so I can try and clean it up. I'm gonna see what condition it was really in. And it's got the old 5-speed shifter, the old ball breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish it was one of the crates, but it's not.
All right, fellas, that's all I have until next week.
Okay, guys, I gotta get going.
Eat dinner. I don't know what we're doing.
I gotta go finish dinner.
All right, fellas. We will see you all next week. It goes to YouTube eventually. It's live now, but in about half an hour it goes into the archive. So if you didn't catch it or you want to watch it again, feel free. Just go to the YouTube channel. Check it out. All right. Until next week. Adios, fellas.
Later.
Yep. See.